Just as the New Zealand side is drawn from mainly European and United States clubs, so too this Democratic Republic of Congo side. Just one player in this squad is based in the country. That is one of the goalkeepers, Bajio Siadi. The rest of them are all, for the most part, playing their club football in Europe. Country of just over 6 million. And similar in size to New Zealand. Bieli has been more involved in this second half, up and down the right. Diangana has been a good inclusion, or a good introduction rather, for the Leopards. Bakambu trying to free him up there, but Diangana not able to get on the end of it. Yet to score his first goal, Grady Diangana. In fact, that's hardly surprising because this is his debut, so that's the reason he hasn't scored a goal yet for his country, but he's looked good. Grady Diangana, you get the feeling he might get a few, the 25-year-old. Kakachi. Just. Garbutt. Nice little move into space by Matthew Garbutt. He'll head out towards the right. McCowart. No way through at the moment for New Zealand. Now they might be through. Tuiloma. Ball across the 6-yard area. Bakambu, the goal scorer. Composed defending again from Boxall. It's belted forward and they've been easily regained by the Leopards. The party tricks are coming out now. Bakambu, lovely move from Cedric Bakambu. Already one goal this evening. Looking for a second. He's just got a bit of extra class about him, Cedric Bakambu. Just that little move into space, and he nicked it past Pinnaker, made room for the shot. The end product, perhaps not what he was after, but everything in the lead up, including that little flick there from Charles Pickle, very eye-catching. Michael Boxall did well to force Bakambu wide. So New Zealand rolling the subs now. We're going to see Max Mata and Joey Champness into the action. Champness taking the place of Eli Just. Simon Banza also into the action for the Leopards, replacing the excellent Cedric Bakambu. Dalton Wilkins is also making his way on, so triple sub. Max Mata's into the action for Sarpreet Singh. Dalton Wilkins, who was called into the squad as a late replacement for the injured James McGarry, is going to earn his third cap for Max Mata. It is game number 5 for New Zealand. Hasn't yet scored a goal for New Zealand, Max Mata. This will be a good opportunity to do that. As we see Dalton Wilkins, the Danish-based left back. Straight swap for Libby Kakachi there on the left side of New Zealand's back four. Wilkinson to the action almost immediately, as is Champness. Back to Wilkins. This is great from the substitutes. Really good early impact, and Max Mata was on the end of that as well, so that's the way to make an impact. Sebastian de Sabra sitting down for one of the only times this evening as we tick towards the 80-minute mark. Champness. Always keen to take players on, Joey Champness. No way through on that occasion. Champness debut for New Zealand 2021. The win over Bahrain, his 7th cap tonight. Currently based in Turkey. So do New Zealand have it in them to find an equaliser here? They've scored in each of their last 3 matches, having endured that drought I mentioned before of 6 games without any goals. They've scored in their last 3, including the abandoned match against Qatar. Champness looking to make an early impact, and he's doing it well. Garbett couldn't quite bring Tuiloma into the action. The danger is for New Zealand as they push men forward that they do leave themselves perhaps a little bit exposed at the back, but I often say in a friendly match, if you're going to lose 1-0, you might as well lose 2-0. It doesn't really make that much difference. A chance now, though, for the Leopards again. It's one of the new men. He can't get the shot away. Simon Banza, another on debut. It would have been a way to mark your debut with an early goal. Simon Banza, the Portuguese-based striker. Balikwisha. Here they come again. The Leopards, and the shot just wide from Grady Diangana. He has really made an impact since his introduction, Grady Diangana. Looks like the kind of player who will feature many more times for his nation. Chris Wood doing his best to create something. 8 minutes plus stoppages remaining here in Spain. Banza. Certainly taking up the position that Cedric Bakambu occupied for much of the game. Good tackle by Wilkins. He's made a good introduction. Dalton Wilkins. Yet another who came through the Ole Football Academy. Max Mata looking to put pressure on Lionel Mpasi, who hasn't had much to do really in the second half. New Zealand haven't created as many chances in the second half as they did in the first in terms of clear-cut opportunities that Lionel Mpasi has had to deal with. Banza and Painaka together, and Simon Banza adjudged to have committed the foul. And the balance of the game, New Zealand probably deserve a goal. Possession and territory stats are fairly even. And just while we were looking at that replay, something's obviously happened because that free kick hasn't come to anything. New Zealand back in action on Tuesday evening when they'll take on Australia. Brentford, the Australians preparing for a game in the next couple of hours against England at Wembley. Big occasion for the Socceroos. Not too much on that one. New Zealand want to get going quickly. Wilkins. Paineke. Continue to probe down this left-hand side and bring Joey Champness in. A bit of room for Joey Champness to run into now. A few step overs. Tries to slide it sideways towards Max Mata. So the first part of that looked promising from Joey Champness. Couldn't supply the pass, but he's back on the ball now. However, Wilkins has committed the foul. And the Leopards will be able to release the pressure valve just a bit. Another sub coming. And a special moment for Tyler Bindon. It is a New Zealand debut for the 18-year-old Reading defender. Tyler Bindon with an international debut. He is the son of former Football Ferns goalkeeper Jenny Bindon. His dad, Grant, was a New Zealand volleyball representative. In fact, captained the side. And both parents, I understand, are in attendance here to watch their son on debut. Tyler Bindon, special moment for him. And towards Mpasi. So time is beginning to become the enemy of New Zealand. First piece of action for Tyler Bindon. Seems to have slotted into the right side of New Zealand's defence. Starmanich has dropped quite deep. Tuiloma has been pushed forward. Clever interplay here with Champness involved. Starmanich. Garbutt is fouled. Takes it quickly. On to Chris Wood. Wood's in the area, goes down. That is a penalty. Jason Barcelo with no hesitation. They argue and they'll continue to protest, but it won't matter. Jason Barcelo will not be changing his mind. Chris Wood bundled over in the penalty area, and New Zealand have a penalty. Here it is again. Certainly no contact on the ball there. As Chris Wood used his body effectively to take it away from Gideon Kalulu. Kalulu committing the foul. New Zealand's protests were heated, and Chris Wood, well, it was very clever thinking. The quick free kick taken by Garbutt into the path of Chris Wood. Now, the Democratic Republic of Congo players continue to surround the referee. They're going to make another change just to perhaps delay this this penalty rather. Ido Kayembe from Watford in England is waiting to make his entrance. The Africans are still protesting the innocence of the challenge. Charles Pickle making way as we tick into the final minute of regulation time. Is there a lifeline here for New Zealand? A goal that their performance probably deserves if Chris Wood can convert from the spot. It's confirmation of Kayembe's entrance in place of Pickle. Max Mata and Chancellor Mbemba, an animated conversation here. Mbemba is absolutely apoplectic about the awarding of this penalty. However, it is to be Chris Wood, New Zealand's captain, looking to net a late equaliser from the penalty spot. It's Wood against Mpasi. Goal number 34 for New Zealand, for Christopher Wood, the captain of his country. And it has drawn New Zealand level in added time here in Spain. 1-1. Chris Wood. He's so often the man who supplies the finishing touch for New Zealand's attacking moves, or a goal when one is needed the most. And it was needed here, and he heeded the call. Chris Wood scores. 1-1 here in Spain. A very composed finish from the penalty spot, sending Lionel Mpasi the wrong way. And New Zealand look as though they are going to take something from this match. They're keen now to perhaps find a winner. Darren Baisley is up, urging his team forward. Dalton Wilkins wants to get going. No thought at all of sitting back at 1-1. They want a winner. Wilkins hurls it towards Wood. It's flicked off a Leopards defender's head. Mpasi comes together. We'll have a minimum of 6 extra minutes. There may well be more added, because there are a couple of minutes while the penalty was being prepared to be taken where there wasn't much action, so quite a bit of time left. Lovely from Champness. What a lovely little flick over his head and a collect. This is what Joey Champness can do, and this is why Darren Baisley was so keen to get him back involved. Just the uncertainty he can place into the minds of opposition defenders. Plenty of little tricks and flicks in the locker of that man, Joey Champness. A little flick over the head there of Bieli. Another clever piece of footwork there. That's something New Zealand fans haven't seen for a while. Joey Champness in the international wilderness for a while, but a welcome addition back into the fold now. Foul by Painaka. I get the feeling he's going to get a yellow card for that, and Painaka. Whether that was showing the way of Chris Wood. Felt as though that was the foul by Painaka that Jason Barcelo had seen. It's that one there. So I get the feeling that's what the booking is for, even though Chris Wood was in the vicinity when the yellow card was issued. Seems it's very much Nando Painaka's booking. So New Zealand, having fought so hard to get back into this match, will not want to give it up now. A real confidence boost that they've had to come from behind. There's the confirmation of the booking for New Zealand's Nando Painaka. But New Zealand, now that they have something from this match, will not want to lose it at the last. They will, though, want to perhaps go again. Switch of play across towards the left-hand side. Champness. Outside of the right foot from Joey Champness. Always a fan of the unorthodox. Brian Bieli, well aware. We've had 4 of the extra 6 minutes minimum. Darren Baisley, animated there on the bench. Wilkins again with the long throw. Into the penalty area. Half cleared, only as far as Garbett. Tuiloma helps it back in. Here's Max Mata! What a save by Mpasi. Crucial save from Lionel Mpasi as Max Mata stole in, looking for his first goal for New Zealand. Tuiloma's clever first-time ball. Max Mata with the header. Lionel Mpasi says, "You shall not pass today, Max Mata." crucial piece of goalkeeping. But New Zealand coming home with a wet sail here. Max Mata's eyes would have lit up as that fell to him in the penalty area. But can the Leopards create a chance at the last? No is the answer. This one's helped forward, and Max Mata gives up the chase on that one fairly early as he realised he wasn't going to get anywhere near it. Is there a final chapter to be written in this game? Starmanich picks it up. Beinecke. Wilkins cuts inside. Dalton Wilkins. Wood's in the area. He slides it sideways. Here's Chris Wood. Corner. Although a goal kick I think's been given. I thought that took a deflection. Not to be. But Dalton Wilkins it was that time. Gee, the subs have made an impact, haven't they, down this left-hand side. And that'll be the final action of what has been a very entertaining football friendly here in Spain. Cedric Bakambu scoring just after half-time for the Democratic Republic of Congo. But late in the piece, Chris Wood earned and then converted a penalty for New Zealand to give us a final scoreline here this evening of New Zealand 1, the Democratic Republic of Congo 1. Well, there'll be a high degree of satisfaction in the New Zealand camp that they have come from behind to secure a draw here against a side ranked 40 places higher in the world. A side that caused them issues, but a side that they also caused issues for. Good impact off the bench from a number of players from both sides. Clever thinking in the lead up to the penalty being awarded. Matthew Garbutt sliding a free kick very quickly through into the path of Chris Wood, who used all his experience to draw the foul, earn the penalty, and then he got back up and converted that penalty for his 34th goal for New Zealand. He extends his lead at the top of the standings as far as New Zealand men's goal scorers are concerned. In his 71st international, his 34th international goal has been enough to give New Zealand a 1-1 draw here. Let's have a look at some of the highlights of the second half. Seems an age ago that Libby Kakachi cushioned a header back towards Nick Sanev that Cedric Bakambu seized upon to open the scoring in this game. That was only about 20 seconds after the start of the second half. Very, very clever from Bakambu, great awareness. You just watch and have a look at Kakachi there, sees what Kakachi is planning and scuppers those plans. The Leopards number 17 by nipping in, nicking it past Sanev and applying the finish from a tight angle. That is excellent centre forward play from Cedric Bakambu, his 16th goal for his country, to the delight of his teammates. And there's the incident that led to the equaliser. Chris Wood bundled over in the penalty area by Gideon Kalulu. There were vehement protests from Kalulu, from Chancel Mbemba, and from several others. But it was Chris Wood who very, very calmly slotted home from the penalty spot to bring New Zealand back level at 1-1 and send them on to Brentford midweek for a trans-Tasman clash against Australia with some confidence. You can't say they didn't deserve it, New Zealand. They played their part in an entertaining game. They created chances, they kept on pushing, They got major impact from their substitutes, the likes of Joey Champness, Dalton Wilkins, Matthew Garbutt, who supplied that pass into Chris Wood's path from which the penalty was earned. So a very satisfactory night's work for New Zealand and for the Democratic Republic of Congo too, who played a lot of the football in this match with great composure as well. Honours even here at Estadio Nueva Condamina in Murcia, Spain. Full time, New Zealand 1, the Democratic Republic of Congo 1.